it back, you know, we talking around the time this post-grad for you, right?
Yeah.
Post-grad. So around that time, post-grad, you were gonna release this show that I, you know, worked on a commercial for you named Unbounded.
Yes, Unbounded. So, Eric, so that goes back, right? We, being young, we have all these ideas, right? And like, I don't shoot any idea down because that's just me, right? So like, I will literally have all these ideas, but like, don't have the timing for it, right? But I'm so driven, like, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it, right? So I did try to do a show that like basically was highlighting children's struggles, right? So the downfall is two things. One, I didn't really have a team. It was just me going out there. I promise you, if like I would know the things I know now and like the people I have supporting me now, they would have said, okay, Brittney, do this, right? When I went to my job, for example, it was like I support it, but you gotta figure that shit out on your own. You get what I'm saying? So I did though, and so I went and I just it was so much back work in the background because you had to sign papers and the students or the parents, like it was just so much work. So I kind of just like, you know what, I'm gonna stop. Another thing is I wasn't thinking of the money then. I'm just like, okay, let me do this just to do it. But now like ultimately we want to get paid. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like now it's thinking smart and not thinking hard. You get what I'm saying? But yes, I did do that. I wanted to do a lot of things, but I also think my mind just wanted to be creative, and like that's perfectly okay. But now I'm trying to like be creative but think in a business way. You get what I'm trying to say? So like that's kind of the difference in then and now, I could say. But yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you know, that around what time did you meet Munson Steve, and you know, did you join the Rolling Out?
I interned with Usher and them, and then so the photographer had a studio across the street from Usher's place or whatever. So I used to just always go over there, like, hey, like say I'm so and so and all that, right? So then eventually my internship with Usher was about to be over. So then I was kind of like, hey, I need an internship. So that's how I got on at Rolling Out. So I started there my junior year of college until it's when I stayed there for like 2 years, because I've been over here for like 3 years almost. So I think I stayed from junior year to like out of high school. So yeah, so I went over there. It was a great experience, right? But I felt like I outgrew it, right? I felt like I kind of did everything I could really do there. And you know, I think a lot of times we have to remember our value, right? Because that's the most important thing out of anything, is our value, right? So I left there, and so I was supposed to be going to China. So I kind of was just at Rolling Out just until I left China, right? So then someone from QC had came to be interviewed at Rolling Out. So of course I was like, hey, I'm so and so, if you need any assistance, any help, I'm here. So long story short, I ended up not going to China and started working for QC, right? So I started working in their promotions, doing street team stuff, helping with tours, like artists, really anything dealing with promotions, right? So I did that, but again, you have to realize your value, right? And so
My bad. Go ahead.
it's cool. So again, it goes back to value, right? Like, your value is the most important thing out of everything. You know what I'm saying? And so I think, you know, a lot of times, like, as a young college student, like, we just want to win. Like, we don't care. We just want to win. You know what I'm saying? But we can also be very, very naive to a lot of situations and things as well, right? So after that, I had came to NEA, and that's where I am now, and that's where I plan to be. I'm gonna be here until this shit go up.